Welcome to St. John's. We would like to invite you all to spend the next several weeks with us celebrating the season of creation. Just recently, there was an ecumenical statement put forth by the Archbishop of Canterbury, the Ecumenical Patriarch, and Pope Francis to ask all Christians to focus over these next several weeks and months on our responsibility for the created order that God has given us. They've asked specifically that we pray and act. There is a huge conference put forth by the United Nations in November, and they asked us to specifically pray for the work of that conference and for the call to environmental justice that the conference will put forth. They've also asked us to pray for all in authority that we might raise the sense of the importance of climate change all across the world. And they have asked us, each an individual, as people, what can you do to work on the issue of climate change in your own community? So we'll be working on issues of climate change in our own community this fall at St. John's.
We're going to also have Christian education that is dedicated to this theme. And in fact, this coming Sunday, we're going to look at that statement itself as part of our Christian education at 10:30 this coming Sunday. And then we're going to have, over the course of the next several weeks, we're going to invite two guest speakers. One is Sylvia Kiesmat, who has done a lot of work. She's been with us at St. John's before, but she's done a lot of work by being a farmer and an activist, as well as a New Testament scholar. And then Mari Jorstedt is an Old Testament scholar who's going to be talking about similar issues in her research. And so the next several weeks, we're going to be focusing on this issue. It also is not unimportant to say that today, as we're recording this, is Rosh Hashanah, and it is the year 5782, and in the Jewish tradition, it's the time when the Jewish tradition gives rest to the land, that the Sabbath has rest on the seventh year in the Jewish tradition. And so it's a wonderful time, both ecumenically and interfaith time, to consider these issues.
The opening of creation season will be this Saturday at 10 o'clock, where we'll be celebrating the blessing of the animals. Everyone is invited to bring any kind of animal that you want to the garden of the cathedral at 10 o'clock on Saturday morning. Not only will we be blessing the animals, we'll also be celebrating God's commitment of a covenanted relationship with all of creation. So we hope that you'll join us this creation season as we celebrate God's goodness in the gift of the earth.